Hello and welcome to 2024. If you're anything like me and the people I've been speaking to, we've all sort of heard that it was a tricky 2023 and everyone's looking for a better year in 2024. What I'm going to be sharing with you now is some reasons why I think I can help motivate your team for the successes in 2024. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Janice Davies. I'm a motivational speaker, business trainer, teacher, coach, author, and these other things here as well. But first of all, let me be upfront. I've lost two businesses. The first one was the global financial crisis, and the second one was through COVID. No fault of my own. They were tricky, they were challenging, but the most important thing is that I've bounced back. And so one of the things that's helped me bounce back is that for more than half of my life, I've had a positive attitude. I've been teaching people about empowering them all because I needed to learn that for myself. Now, when I lost my businesses, this quote was really great for me. Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming along. And yes, I have applied it to myself as well. So now, instead of calling myself the attitude specialist, I call myself the success attitude specialist. And the reason being, an old idea that sort of seemed too big, too hard, too way out of my comfort zone, I've been able to mold it together into a new idea that I could handle and has expanded. And I've created a cutting edge interactive movie project that has got global reach. When I first saw it, it was like, I don't know how to do this. And so it got shelved. But over the years, I've learned how to do it. So what I've done is I've written my book, The Success Attitude, and then I self-published, and then a publisher put my mugshot on the front of it. I've written the movie and the series, and then a documentary will be made. And I've written or half written these books here. And the proposal is now with a big global publishing company. So what I'm doing now that I've finished is I'm now creating my business model. I finished writing. So I'm now doing the marketing to sell the books and the movie. And so if you look at the one in the middle, so what I've done is I've created a movie, interactive for the movie, and a series for television screen. It's got phone app and quizzes on it. It's interactive. We go to the website to get some answers. The book explains them some more. And then we have a global concert because we've got sing-alongs and we raise money for charity. So you can see that's a huge project, which was why to begin with, I thought, too big for me. I don't know how to do it. But I've learned and I'm learning how I'm going along. And my strategy is to employ the experts. So once all this is done and the movie is out, we'll be running global and online workshops and presentations. And I want to be able to travel, go and have some fun, of course, and do it remotely. So I just want to take you back to the seventh reason why I think I can help motivate your team. I think outside the square box. I'm not saying anything that I haven't done for myself, and I'm not teaching anything, but my first business was about speaking and training, the things that I had learned to empower myself through education, business, and what I was doing was I was teaching in workshops and conferences, public workshops, in-house training and conferences as well, using what I had to be able to teach others. My second business that sort of went kaput was online. So this was now going into personal development rather than business development, but still it was about positivity courses, and I had to learn how to run a business online, which was another challenge. But it failed because of COVID. People weren't interested in personal and professional goals so much. They just wanted to stay alive, and just didn't we all? So in that process, I became software savvy. Now, every business has a different platform. I do not teach this. I do not teach anything technical. It's not who I am. Instead, I'm a right brain creative person, and I teach people skills. Now, all your employees have different personalities and learning styles. They have different mindsets, qualifications. They've had different lessons and experiences. So the past has brought them to your business right now. They're living with all those thoughts, but you want them to be able to, right now in this moment, create a better future for yourself tomorrow and the next day. So that's what we're doing when I say motivate them and coach them forward. So that's why I teach people success skills to make a difference. And remember, I've had to learn all of this from myself because that's what I wanted to do for myself. And I've learned from the world's top personal development and some business gurus as well. So how do I do this? This is one of the ways that I do. This is also in the movie. If you look at different areas of your business, we're matching the qualifications and the personality strengths to get the best results. Now, you can look at those 4 birds and you can tell me 2 or 3 traits for every one of them. And those are actually different areas of your business. And your employees need to be matched to their personality and their strengths to get the best results. So we teach that, and that's one way that you're helping to pull them up. The second one, all those personalities, we've got to improve our relationships. This is also in the movie as a quiz. So we've had different relationship experience before they got to you. Some are good, some are bad, and some are different. But if they're good for you now, you want great. So what we've got to learn is how to interact those different personalities and have better relationships to get better performance. And again, that's what you're doing now. You're helping them to come up. So point number 13, I see you, this is my assumption that these traits belong to you, plus much, much, much more on qualifications and things. But just tapping back into that personality that I shared with you, I see you as an eagle, a visionary. And if you think of the trait of an eagle, they're up at the top in the sky, looking down, looking for, the things that they can achieve. And that's what you're doing. So there's a vision you have for the business, but you're also possibly a peacock because you are also looking always for new ideas. And so that's the part of you, that's the entrepreneur that's created a new business. Now, I'm quite familiar with those people because I'm actually one of them myself. So let's look at number 14. This is what, again, I've got to stress, I've done it for myself because I want to become my best. And that's what I can do for your team. You've got an idea of what you want for you, but you also have an idea of what you want your team, then your employees, to do in the business. So what you've got today, where you are today, your thoughts, your beliefs, etc., and who are you going to become tomorrow to be able to help that. So that's the developing potential part. So some of the biggest challenges, the top left hand, look at our self-beliefs. It's do we think that this is impossible or it's too hard to do, or those are beliefs and our mindset. What we want to do, looking at the middle circle, is how to become better winners, more successful, and achieve quicker and easier. But on the right-hand side, we've got our abilities, our position, and this is our qualifications and where we are, and we're continuously upgrading to where we have got to today, but now we want to upgrade some more. Now, those upgrades may not be professional qualifications. Those upgrades may be willingness to change, mindset, a new idea, or looking at something differently. And bottom right-hand corner are the relationship and the personality. I've spoken about some of those, and the communication. So those are just a couple of the things that we're looking at. So point number 16, obviously, for us to be the healthiest performer, we need to look at these. I do not stress these and teach them extensively. I do them for myself continuously. But I want you to have a look at number 4. And the last word in there is meditation. Now, you may think, woo, woo, oh, that's way out there. Don't do that. I don't believe it. You may do it. So one of the things that I just want to stress to you, you possibly have heard of these people. If you're in New Zealand, it's Michael Hill, the jeweler. He meditates. You may have heard of this person globally, not with us anymore. Steve Jobs meditates. So when we go into a state of meditation, it opens up to us another realm of new ideas that we can tap into because our brain has stopped thinking and we're just open to new ideas. It's like, when you get an idea in the shower or walking along the beach or something. And the other one that does it is Oprah. So we look at some of these top business people are already using this resource, and I do as well. I wouldn't have got my last idea about my global concert without this process. So, it's thinking outside the square box. So that's absolutely vital that you are doing that, or teaching that, or you're helping your staff to be at that level as well. So let's have a look. Number 17 reason. These people are my mentors, which I've talked about. Steve Jobs, crazy enough to think that they can change the world, are the ones who do. Well, actually, that's me. I'm bringing a new concept to the market. In my mind, it's easy peasy. It's in my head. It's now getting it from my head to paper to sell the concept. I've been working on it for a long time, so it's going through that process. And then let's look at Oprah, creating the highest, grandest vision for your life. Now, I believe that I can achieve this. And what I'm wanting to do, if you're interested, is help your team to be able to believe some of the things as well. So who better to have some of these top global people as my mentors? Now let's go back to number 17. The last one is that my life mission or calling is to make a difference. I'm doing it for me first, and then I teach. And so I've taught online, and I've taught in workshops, and I've taught in businesses. So now the biggest classroom that I'm aiming for is for screens in a movie theatre or television screens in houses. That's why Oprah continues to do that, what she has. That's where she has the biggest influence to people watching. So again, the 6-book series, done and dusted. It's all ready to go. The sequel, they're all with a big global publishing company. The script's written, the documentary proposal's written. So as I'm now in between movie and books and helping that go on, continuing that in the background, I have an opportunity to help others. So hence this little short movie, or whatever you want to call it, or advertisement. Those are my details there. And what I'm just going to leave you with is a couple of testimonials. Now, these were from over 12, 15 years ago, but, you know, my knowledge has been extended by more gurus, personal development gurus, more business people, more software. But these are some of the things that people have said about the work that I've done. And the last one here. So I've taught across a wide range of small businesses, corporate businesses, some government, some schools, whole variety of people. And if you want a list of them, I've got them if that's of interest to you. So that's some idea of the work that I've done and how I think I can help you. If you are interested, send me an email. We can have a chat and we can go from there. So meanwhile, have a fabulous day. Let's have a positive future thinking, and take care.